GDQ. What a coincidence. I didn't mean to do that. Unfortunately, the name might end up being a bit heretical for the nature of this run. It's too good not to keep, though. I'm trying to remember where in Game of Thrones this song was actually performed, this version specifically. Because I remember seeing them credited for it, but I don't remember where it's placed within the show, or if it's in a title sequence or credits. I'm gonna do this cool little jump again. Slightly less worse menuing this time. Nice. Not quite high enough. I don't think that's worth it. Only jumping uphill. I swear like 90% of the first 20 minutes of this run is just looking at my stamina bar repeatedly. Hey Zephyr, how you doing? Congrats on getting this run earlier today, by the way. I think I was at work when you got it, but I saw the on-pace discussion. I'm doing pretty good, thanks for asking. Ready for a nice weekend. I hope you're doing well. I took a really weird, stupid hit in Forest. This is the second run. I got just barely ankle clipped by one of the guys in the hallway. As I sort of got body blocked by the other one. I think the solution is going to be to hug the wall a little more than I did.
I've no choice now.
Oh well, at least it was 8 minutes in or something like that. if I get stuck here for some reason, I'll just take it as a sign of the run coming soon, as that often happens to me. I get a really good breakout run. Then I'll be stuck in early game for like 2 sets of tries, and then I'll get it on the third subsequent one. Came as a surprise. Yeah, I saw you were on PBA4, but that improvement from you doesn't really surprise me given your Bloodborne track record. How do I grab the Petrified Bone? So I have to do the Shulva route, basically. Like, there's really no way around that unless I want to deal with a really weak weapon for most of the game. Well, I wouldn't say really weak. It's okay, like, once you get it to +2 or so, but at +3 is where it really starts to shine. I'd have to do, like, Drangleic with +2 if I didn't do Shulva. So I get 6 of them in Shulva. I get 3 before I go there. Later in the run, like, to get to a +5, I actually burn a Bonfire Ascetic after Velstadt. And I don't have to fight him twice, but get one near that bonfire. I swear it was two-handed. I think I aggroed the pigs over there. I am two-handing, so why did I get a one-handed punch? Fix this in a second. Oh, the ones in the castle. So I got a 2-hit run the other day. After, like, maybe 3 sets of D-Rust attempts. I put this run down maybe in, I put it down at the end of April, beginning of May, to focus on making the DS3 guides, and then kind of got reinvested in DS3 runs from that. So between May and, I want to say, yeah, 2 weeks ago, I didn't really run this. So I picked it up 2 weeks ago for D-Rust. In like the 3rd set of D-Rust attempts, I got a 2-hit run. And 1 hit was in Wharf because I forgot to kill an enemy. One of the guys that drops down from the ceiling. I just didn't kill him, and I dropped down, and he'd swarm me. And then the 2nd hit was, it was actually the 2 Dragon Riders. I committed to an attack, and he gave me a follow-up. It's really, I just shouldn't have committed to an attack. It was sad, too, because it was a really scuffed Dragon Riders where I had both of them switch to Halberd, and I had to deal with 2 of them. And I actually managed to kill the first one, and I was like 1 hit away from winning the fight. So I basically recovered the fight and then threw it on the last hit. But still, that was good for a 2-hit run. Yeah, I know someone else, Deadeye, is looking at doing... I got like D-bounce there. Is looking at doing a boss soul weapon run. I baby jumped for some reason on that. And now I'm not sprinting when I need to be. Yeah, that was horribly scuffed hallway. Thanks largely to baby jump. Yeah, late game no hit does feel good for sure. Luckily though, I feel like late game is a bit more consistent for me than early game. A little bit. Early game's gotten quite a bit more consistent though. I do a lot of really aggressive stuff though, so some of it I bring on myself. But that just means more practice till that gets consistent too. Alright, ring on right now. I don't really need to bother putting that on yet, honestly. Yeah, so it was... I would say it was 3 sets of D-Rust, and then I did probably... I don't really want to roll there. In between those D-Rust attempts, I did a total of maybe like 6 to 8 hours of online practice. Or offline practice, I mean. Literally the opposite of what I just said. That part I was just like suddenly better at when I came back to it. I used to trigger that guy near the ladder early all the time. I triggered him a little early there, but not so bad as I used to. Seems like he's like always scripted to kind of run back toward the elevator a bit. Works out nicely. Should have done an R2 there just to be safe. Okay, I got the ring on. I was worried for a second that I forgot to put it on. I've done that a lot lately. Although I found out the loss in souls is not the most detrimental thing. Bone should stay on there. Easy fight. And on we go. Easy, easy. I hate that. Pop this, his brother and soul in front of this guy's face. See what he's gonna do about it. Nothing. That's what I thought. Alright, quick upgrades. Yeah, another good boss weapon might be Arc Sword. It's the other option you can get from Flexile Sentry. That's where my weapon's from.
see, however.
Alright, quick stats, 15 and 12. Supposed to be 7. Finger got a little twitchy. Pursuer's weapon? Oh, that would be very cool. Yeah, that'd be a cool one. Those guys are so fun to toy with. When you roll up on them in time. They see you from afar and come up on you, then it's kind of a different story. I remember to pick this up this time. Don't want to be late to shoot this guy. Perfect. Should take a couple things off here. Mostly just this. It's not good, I don't think. Never mind, that's good. Push kind of far left. So we got the bomb out though, so I can throw it last minute. The barrel doesn't hit. If the barrel's way too far off, I can light the fire and then bone out. The only problem with doing this is if I get a Forlorn right here, then I'm really screwed. This is pretty much a... Treating it the way I am is pretty much a reset Forlorn. I gotta rest again, I'm not thinking. But it's only 17 minutes in and it's pretty rare. I've gotten that Forlorn once. Would probably be a good idea is having the bone out when I run by there, maybe picking up the gold pine to have a little extra time. Homeward boy. I got you. I really couldn't afford it at this... Whoops. I really couldn't afford it at this stage. I didn't think you started back out right on that option. So I need 5, right? Should be 5. Yep, 5. Plus 6. Hand axe plus 5 bow. But I could definitely get it later. Oh, what am I doing going back here? Yeah, I don't really pick up too many things early game though, so I'm not sure how I would recuperate that 35. I'm not even gonna bother picking that up. So I remembered the ring. Good job. Didn't quite get over the railing like I intended. Now, I was routing another run a while ago where I definitely would pick up Homeward, I think. I also started routing Old Souls plus Company of Champions, where I specifically disallowed Bonfire Ascetics, so I had to do the entire thing without, like, farming any bosses. The worst part of that run actually was Earthen Peak. I'm sure I could come back and think of something now after seeing other people do it, but not that run, but Earthen Peak in general. Like Earthen Peak, SL1. Damage would probably be similar relative to enemy health. I was coming over there. Alright, it's much better stamina management than I've normally had there. Fuck you. Bad RNG from that guy. Why did he take so long to start flailing around? Sell items first. Picks up less, so I don't have to spend as much time doing this. Like how I have my stats set up though, what I'm used to, I really don't need like any extra levels than I normally get. Everything's like pretty comfortable. Probably why you don't do those too. See, Dark Lurker itself isn't too bad, but the man or those dungeons just pure shit. I never thought of this before. I saw Squilla doing it. I always like peeked around the rock, and that's just more tedious than doing that. I'm just gonna do that from now on. Thank you, Squilla. Alright, so in my 2-hit run, I'm getting button bounce. I just let go of circle and rolled. So my 2-hit run, I didn't kill this guy, and he came up and swatted me. Yeah, that's nice, shooting that guy through the railing. Looks like he doesn't try to shoot you either. Like, I'd be kind of worried about him maybe shooting one through the railing, but it looks like he doesn't even try, for whatever reason. I have just enough bow damage to do it, too. Like to run up the little side of this ramp for stamina regen. It looks like it blocked like that. Alright, I'm not gonna have time to buff now. As soon as I talk about it, it goes wrong. You know, it shouldn't really matter though. I won't really need to buff on this fight. It's just gonna be a little bit longer. But I wouldn't have had time to buff without that guy coming behind and hitting me. Yeah, the damage is only like 30 lower. Yeah, that was no problem. No problem. Thanks for the GG. Now our little early game boss rush does not stop. And I'm notoriously bad at skipping splits on this run too. Sentinels indeed. Watch, they won't be nearly as bad as you'd expect. Almost like more scared for this run up to them than anything. Yeah, this fight's not bad. It's bad that he's in the wall though. He's gonna waste my time. The thing that kind of sucks is when he runs into the wall like that. Alright, now we do this. Whoops. Better than trying to roll against it though, like I did last time. Idiot. Yeah, that two-handed attack is the only one that can be kind of problematic if his back is to a wall. Because really I want to take everything, I really want to strafe everything around their left side to my right. But if their back's to a wall, I can't get far enough behind him even to just roll that attack past the hitbox, and like the back end will like linger and hit you, and that sucks. I reset to it recently. Good to know I don't need the bright bug to persist there. Normally I still have the bright bug for that little mob. That Rune Sentinel fight was actually slower than normal. Yeah, no Notchkar congregation. Since I'm going Shulva anyway, there's no real reason to go both ways. I mean, I could get more bones, but I don't need that many at that point that badly. I forgot, I'm usually unfreezing him, opening the door, picking it up. I'm not doing any, like, little tiny optimizations today. Just like forgetting about all of them. Alright, warp sword acquired. Yeah, there's one in the lizard after, and that's it. So if I went there after... If I went there, like, after Shulva, I could go to +4 for the last 2 Rottens and Drangleic Castle instead, but I can go to +4 for Drangleic Castle instead, I just don't because... This is kind of slow. And then +3 is fine for Drangleic Castle. I'd have to go get another bonfire and come back and do all that.
However...
20 and 25. I actually go straight from +3 to +5 on the warp sword, which is pretty nice. Kitty scratches.
Satisfied?
So it wasn't in this set of runs, but I actually lost a run here before because I just forgot to put the cat ring on. You really hate to see it. Yeah, I bet. You probably drop down quite a bit later, too, which would make it even worse. I wanted to get a little closer to the door. I didn't get hit by him. I hate that. Oh, I missed my damage cancel. And I almost got statue spit. This is sloppy so far. Alright, don't jump that far left. Note to self. And it might seem like a good idea to lock on that guy on the bridge so I don't miss, but sometimes when I lock on that bridge, I lock onto a guy like 20 feet above my head. And that's not any better. I actually like it when it's run this way, because it's like parkour. Yeah, this is like parkour, and I find it kind of exhilarating, honestly. It's like over and done with in 2 minutes, but yeah, I had a couple close calls this time. Not really running it well. Pretty good jump, though. A little to the right. Amana, as long as you have a bow, Amana's not that bad. How am I invaded by Victor? Are you kidding me? There's no way I ran that far on the ledge. I call bullshit. I ran farther on the ledge and not had him invade. Extra branch. I use all my branches, so I don't know. I'm probably missing one that other routes normally get. Let's see. Well, I did have to use a branch on Strayed, so it's probably where I need to make one up. All I know is I use all the branches I get. That's like the quickest way to get one. That jump's not too bad when you practice it a little bit. I won't say I've never had it end a run, because that's not true, but it's very rare. Yeah, so that's 2 right there, I guess. Dude, I used to go the back way through Bastille. You couldn't pay me to go the back way through Bastille now. Did this guy not get poisoned before? Huh? It's not. Yeah, I don't have Baby Jump mod installed. I probably should, but I don't. I found a way where you can get Baby Jumps doing that a lot, and a way where you don't get them a lot, so I just like stopped doing it the way where you can get them a lot. I noticed I was getting them a lot if I cut really sharp. Yeah, if I cut really sharp to make the jump, I would get them a lot more often. But if I take a wide arc when I jump, then I won't get them as much. And the wide arc gives you a little bit of room for error as well. Alright, where's this idiot? Now let's switch to fire arrows. I don't think I need fire anymore at all. Man, this is tedious. I don't even know how the hell this guy got aggroed. Like, if you run too far on the path, you'll get aggroed, but it didn't look like I ran too far at all. Still have plenty of arrows. At least I didn't have to skimp because I was low on souls or something. He's dead soon. There we go. Ah, that wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Oh, there's the idiot number 2. My pine resin. Oh shit, that was the wrong thing. Well, I gotta go. I'll do it right here. Alright, let's turn this around, buddy. The first fight's the roughest because I don't have Chloranthy. And I only have the +1. A little risky. Should probably just stick to 2 there with my stamina. Maybe with Chloranthy I can go for 3 on that. People really do be running halfway across the arena for that attack. Looks like that's fine right there. That was a nice whiff. We get an arm cut. Any arm cutters? This could be one. Ah, idiot. That's my favorite thing to do to Rotten, by the way. You notice I'm going like out of my way to cut his arms off. Backwards. Roll out once and walk backwards a bit. Yeah, people think it's a lot bigger than it really is. The hitbox, the AoE. Okay. So now I get a forest. No, I mean woods, not forest. Is that a 50 yet? I think I'm confusing myself about what I do. I think that's right, 35 and 20. Yeah, looks right. Yeah, I think that's right. Go 10 more. 10 more of these for Shulva, in case of an unfortunate forlorn. Yeah, me neither. I'm an idiot when it comes to being situationally aware of the fire. You see me looking around when I'm running away from the AoE. I'm like making sure I'm not running into fire. I'm such a forehead when it comes to the fire. So I don't trust myself with RTSR in that fight. And I'm comfortable enough with Rotten that I don't feel like I really need it. Gonna go skull, knife. Something like that. Alright, that line was really good. Might need to, like, make a clip of that for myself. That was ideal. If I see him start to throw a little sooner, I'll stay slightly wider. And then, roll as I'm passing him. If you try to roll, if you try to go wide and roll when he throws as late as he just did, you'll roll and then the rock will like catch you as you're coming out of the roll. It's kind of shitty. Could use a skull there, but I need a few in Shulva, and I like having one extra one. And really, that's not too bad of an attack to deal with if you get the line down really well like that. It might not appeal to a lot of people, but I really like those kind of things in runs as well. Really, it's probably only the menuing and the amount of grind that keeps me from speedrunning. Because I need to pay a lot of attention to things like that in speedruns. But I should have a, I really should get the bone out here. I hate how falling closes the menu. Alright. Our little forlorn alert here. Alright, thanks for that, Zephyr. Appreciate it. Shoot the guy, run up here. So there's one of my dragon bones. Pick it up and drop down here. I might be able to cut this pickup out, but it's 5,000 soul, so might as well do it. Alright, how much do I want to spend on this guy? That should be plenty. Yeah, 14 will be enough for the run.
Farewell.
Now we're actually gonna Dark Sign out of here to save some bones. Yeah. Some of them it's just too hard to resist. Now go and get RTSR. Yeah, so there's a lot of little chores right here. This kind of slows things down. I didn't want to go here yet. I wanted to go to... No, yes I did. Yeah, so I'm confusing the shit out of myself. Go here. Take these back off. these away in favor of these. Cat ring is still on, and Chloranthy ring needs to go on while I'm thinking about it. The one bone next to Strayed, yes it is. It's the difference between having a +2 for Rotten 2 and Shulva versus having a +1 for Rotten 2 and Shulva. You can see, like, I bone around so much on this run that I find this whole section here where I can save 3 bones by dark signing 3 times in a row. And obviously, time number 2 and 3, I don't lose any souls. Now I got the key. So now I'm gonna go and get Stone Ring. Probably fine to just run there, honestly. Okay, so now I do need to upgrade. You know, I should upgrade on the same trip that I get the key. I don't have any souls when I do that. Let's get all the rest of these.
I'll be around.
108 arrows should be enough for Shulva. Yeah, so that one bone is actually a big part of the reason I started doing the Sentinels route. And originally, I was doing back way through Bastille and Sentinels to get that bone later. And I figured, why don't I just make them one trip? Saves a lot of time, and the back, like I said, the back way through Bastille is just so long. Pick up the Ascetic next to Strayed and kill Rotten one more time and get Homeward Spell. Yeah, it all depends on what you do. Your weapon might have a ton of damage, like, without that upgrade. Worth it to just try both out, really. That was quick. Nice try. like where he's going. Sweet hit. Alright, lightning's up. Oh, he didn't follow that up. That kind of sucks. I'm getting way too far from him. Might be able to kill him here. Nah, I'm not gonna go for it. I would have been fine, actually. What I do in Shulva? Oh yeah, I'll show you. If you do a boss weapon run, you'll probably want to do most of these things. Well, you'll want to do most of the pickups. You don't have to do, like, obviously all the routing the same way. Alright, I gotta put the hand axe on here so I take enough damage dropping to get RTSR. I set up RTSR as I'm going through the level, and this little bit of extra weight helps. Yes, I do pick up Flynn's. It's definitely on the way. I'd go a little out of the way for that ring too. It's... for melee, it's like the equivalent of Ring of Blades +2. Might as well. So remember those polls for what counts as hits? One of the options, and a few people voted for it, was these little slow walks that, like, enemies that shake the ground make you do. Some, not many, but some people voted on those as hits. That's just insane to me. It makes no sense why you would want to count that. Yeah, that would be... Actually, you can avoid it, but you have to jump across the bridge. Or you have to jump that little gap. And I mean, like, who really wants to do that in a hitless run? Like, I'm jumping bridges in Gutter, and I don't want to do that at all. So you gotta go kind of fast here. You just don't want to dilly-dally because the guy can shoot an arrow over there. Okay. So now we're safe from that. We can rest easy a bit. Oh, really? Yeah, most people don't go up there. But I find it really advantageous to go there. I'm like one of the only people that grabs it. I'm pretty sure Otz grabbed it in his super long run, too. His 41 boss run. Dude, really? Alright, Alright, this next part will probably interest you. As far as I know, this is something I came up with on my own. I can put this away now. Alright, this should be the right position. Yeah, this is a strat I came up with right here. Shoot that guy, wait about 2 seconds, and then aim and shoot that guy. You want to get both these duos to aggro. Come running up here around the same time. When they appear, throw a skull. Hopefully they don't block you at the door. It's rare that they block you at the door. And if they do, you have time to throw a second skull, typically. Are you serious? Or are you serious? Jesus, dude. Sometimes they come sauntering back over, but it takes them a while. It would have been bad if he saw me before I got through this door. Yeah. Don't miss the button on the ceiling twice like I did. Skull at that pillar. 4 R1s. Kill that guy. Pick the 10k soul up. Lure this guy to the same fate. Sometimes he gets through. In which case, if you go in the hallway, he typically de-aggroes and goes back down the stairs. So I made it look a lot sketchier than it really is. That was just kind of clumsy execution. I think I started throwing the skull lately. Maybe like throw the skull when you see the first two peer around, and then you can usually get around without them body blocking you at all. But yeah, you get 3 dragon bones from that chest, and then 3 from the one down here. So that's immediately enough for +3. Nice. Never actually hit that before. I wonder if that alert. It did not alert him. That's good. What's this one? You could, yeah. It did an amount of damage that you were happy with. Base stats. Now this right here is probably the sketchiest part of Sheol, though. This works like 95+% of the time, but it always feels really close. I think you can shoot some of those sacks to get the guys moving around more. Yeah, that's the part of Sheol that scares me the most. If you have the chunks, I would definitely recommend, and that's nice because you don't have to use any of them for your main weapon. Like, I've got a +7 bow right now, which is really nice. Alright, the Forlorn in here really sucks. Looks like no Forlorn. more. Yeah, Forlorn in this room really sucks ass. He runs at a different speed than these guys. So you gotta, like, manage all 4 of them. But that's why I get Stone Ring. Stone Ring I mostly only need for Amana, but if I get Forlorn in this room, I want Stone Ring as well. Forlorn's the only thing Amana's the only thing I consistently need, Stone Ring for. Alright, Cat Ring is still on. Alright, no Forlorn again, that's nice. This time you need a skull on the bridge. You probably already know this one already. I hope that's close enough. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's like challenging and taking some practice, but not insane or anything. Must be stamina penalty while she's still alive. Oh, it's super unnecessary, but I like to melee this one. Bonfire Aesthetics and Lightning Clutch. I don't think I even use Lightning Clutch anywhere anymore, but I still get it. My Homeward Bone out still. Do that because I've gotten an automatic roll and just rolled off the edge before. It's nice in DS3 where you can at least pick if you want to roll or not. I guess you can in ES1 in most places, maybe. Alright, so I got +3.
I'll be around.
Is that a shard? To see, however.
So now I get a 50, 50. No, I stay at 20. I want to fight all the Rottens with the same amount of endurance. Just so I don't get used to, like, different punish schemes, if that makes sense. No, I need... yeah, I want that out still. least I'm still getting single hits on those. My roll is kind of early. Alright, I like that he's backing up. Oh, I could've got a hand hit there easy. Let me get the other one. What are you doing? He's like zooming on me. He's like pushing me, dude. Oh, that feels bad. That also feels bad. Get fucked. It's nice that you can bone right away in this game. Damn. He takes partial damage from that, not full, unfortunately. And that too. Oh, you know what? I'm not wearing Flynn's ring. That's really dumb of me. I don't trust myself menuing in the middle of a fight either. That right arm's coming off soon. Damn. Not yet? Huh? Oh, I had to do that little stutter step. Surprised it's still not off. There we go. Yeah, I gotta try to turn him around now. Alright, that's all the rotten's done. Can't believe I have the cat ring on there instead of Flynn's. That really drug the battle out.
Is to see, however.
And that's honestly as high as I leveled this run. Buy out her stock of bright bones. Let's see, holding 0. I used all my fragrant branches. Oh. Wait, I tried to rush that shot. Man, I don't like that I'm getting rolls when I'm like not hitting the roll button. I get them sometimes when I'm just letting go of sprint. What else have I got on? That's perfect. Okay, this should kill in one hit. Let's go stone over Flynn's for mortarizing this guy down here. Oh, come on. She had to start walking. Nice. Right in the dick. So disrespectful. Why is that? Why is there so much collision around that pillar? See, that collision is like 2 feet to the side of it? Alright, we gotta go back to Flynn's now. That right there is important if I want a +10 for my bow at the end of the run. Really? That's not hitting him? I was about to say. That one should be dead. Man, this door takes so long. Oh, it was more open than I thought it was. The question is, even when I ran the route I just did, are these guys still gonna... Yeah, they're still gonna show up. Dude, he's fucking zooming. This is actually bad. Oh, that's good. Actually, that's the one good time that he did that attack. I hate those guys. I should trigger them while I'm waiting for the door to open and then go down the stairs and de-aggro them. Because then they just go and stand in the corner and they don't come up here. Big skip. I still have all this shit on. Give me faster stam regen. Forlorn. Of course he got in the room with me. I've done that before and he didn't do that. That's fucked up. I gotta pick this up too. That's fucked up. How on me is he? Can't bright bug? Oh, I can't bright bug when there's an invader, I guess. Oh well. Oh god, that might have been a bad idea. No, that was fine. Normally I'd Brightbug for this fight. And Forlorn kind of screwed that up. Yeah, that was something else, huh? Oh man, that was so fucked up how he got... So I got away from him one time by closing the door on him. I remember doing that in practice, but this time he's just like, nope, I'm coming in here with you. Damn, I was kind of lucky to get out of that. Alright, well, I know not to do that again. Alright, I'm gonna rebuff here. Because I use melee to kill this guy. And I don't know if it's gonna do it without the Brightbug. Probably would have been fine, honestly. Please be close enough. No! Fuck. That sucks. Wants a hug. Yeah. He's sad that I ran away from him. I don't even have the right arrows out. Just like completely trolling over here. You see, I still almost two-shot that second rider after the arrows. Alright, well, I'm gonna be really peachy in Brightbug, since I would've used the Brightbug anyway. Even though it looked like I comfortably killed that second guy, or the first guy. I just hope it wasn't like some weird counter damage thing where I might not get it this time or something. Actually, I really want to be safer than sorry. Alright, last shot I really need to hold off on this. Okay, second shot. Alright, there we go. I know, right? What an idiot. Freaking idiot. Oh. Awkward. Who's the idiot now, huh? And play the Otstarva game. Giga Shadow, how are you doing? Good to see you, dude. Got a good run going here. After one early reset. Which is good. There was a lot of pressure on. I didn't have much time to get a run going before I just had to go, oh, sorry guys, I tried runs for 1 hour and now all I have time to do is practice. So it's good it worked out the way it did. I'm doing pretty good. Looking forward to the weekends. Go ahead and yoink these skulls for, well actually, yeah, you'll enjoy this, Zafra. We'll be using skulls to get our 5th Dragon Bone. Spasm right there on the gate. Let's try. Can you just start doing the attack? Nobody asked for that. By the way, I suck at doing the strafe. As many things as I like to strafe in these games, so I don't do it here. Do this instead. 3 R1s and an R2. Works out pretty well. And that's only with a +3. I could go and get a +4 before coming here, but I'd have to reset up RTSR. And as you can see, that arguably wouldn't really be worth it. I started getting it more a little bit recently, but the progress was like just not quick enough to really throw it into a run that I have a 1-hit PB on. If it was a run where I had a 10 or 15 hit PB, sure I would throw it in more often, but maybe when I start routing something else, I'll go back to doing that. Alright, so since there's very little melee in Amana, I'm gonna swap out Flynn's for the Stone Ring. Since Flynn's will not offer us extra damage on the bow anyway. Yeah, like I love doing stuff like that, it's really fun. But for whatever reason, that one just did not click with me. And what's ironic is I see other people who are typically a little more timid with strafes going for that one, which tells me, like, obviously once it clicks, it's like pretty easy to do, but I cannot nail it for whatever reason. A big problem of mine is I start early and I actually like strafe all the way around him into the beginning of the attack. It's probably the most common mistake I make with it. I said not much melee, I didn't say no melee. How the fuck do I hit this guy? He's like too deep in the water. A legend. I don't think I need to kill this guy, but I get up here, so I'm just gonna do it to be safe. It's the only one of those I'm gonna kill. Alright, Sniper Elite Split certainly living up to its name so far. Yeah. And unless I have SL1 iframes that 3 R1 and then immediately dodge, it times the dodge pretty well too, so you don't have to think too much about the timing. Oh, we're in Sniper Elite now. What the fuck? So the way the guys were running a mana today, that looks kind of fun for Deathless, but definitely not for Headless. Uh-oh. She was dead already. Yeah, it's tricky for no hit. It's got a lot of nuance. Now this section right here specifically is where Stone Ring really shines. This one spot is the main reason I grabbed Stone Ring. It's doable without it, but it's less forgiving of mistakes. This guy's a little easier to two-shot. There we go. Oh yeah, look at those sniper plays. And if you don't have Stone Ring, you really don't want him running around that side. That's kind of take it easy there, but you can bait an attack. If I don't have to bait an attack, I feel like it's safer to just let him come around if I've already landed one shot. Yeah, it's not hard per se, but it is tricky. It's just, it's weird. It's weird to no hit. Nice, both of them dead. I'm just gonna kill her for the sake of it. Oh, she ducks. I forgot about that. Oh, she reminded me about the one over there. It would have been catastrophic if I just forgot to shoot this one and I got arrowed in the water. There's one over here I gotta worry about. I wonder if there were any little mushies following me. Alright, so we need to go into the water for this, right here. Petrified Dragon Bone. Now we're gonna want to put Flynn's Ring back on. Let's see when we get invaded. Yeah, I killed them to, to go pick that up. That's one of the Dragon Bones there. Brutal, thanks for the raid. Appreciate it. Well, come on in, guys. We got ourselves a good little run going here. Brutal, how are you doing? What are we up to? Alright, I ran too far from him. Welcome on in, Raiders. Marv, how you doing, man? Good to see you, dude. Hoping we can close this out strong. Stop, dude! I'm not a fan of that. Alright, next cycle's a win. There we go. Like, I'm just retreating too quickly. There we go. Yeah, it's looking good. I'm definitely fully de-rusted. I thought I was de-rusted the other day, but it feels like I'm fully de-rusted now. But I've gotten 3 this far before to not prevail. We'll see. I've tightened some things up in the late game, so... Feeling nervous but confident. What are we up to, Brutal? It's good to see you, as always. We've still got the buff, nice. Two-hit run today and feeling de-rested too. Are you, you're on Bloodborne still, right? Oh, Darkest Dungeon, nice. It's a fun game. Kinda missed that one. I need to go back and play it with DLC. I only played the base game, but that was a hell of a lot of fun. Alright, 3 splits after this. I've got this run going pretty quickly now, too. I'm starting to finish this in, like, 2:15. Even with all the Shulva errands and such. Yeah, of course. Thanks for the raid. Alright, so same thing here. Basically rinse and repeat. Oh, Brutal, you gotta go back and look in the VOD, even if this isn't the run. I had the wildest Forlorn that I got out of. Maybe not the wildest, but it was up there. He didn't turn, shit. How did he not turn? That's ridiculous. Well, I'm just gonna shoot him now. Probably be faster just to reset this area. One Shadows. One of the cunt dolls. Yeah, they suck from what I can tell. I think the real cunt here, though, is Automod. Because that's perfectly fine here. Especially for an Aussie. I wouldn't even care if a non-Aussie said it, but... Especially for an Aussie. Why is he not turning? Gotta love the lock on here. Oh, you meant this one over here? Let's kill this guy first. This is more health than he normally has. He's backing up. Do something. Thank you. Yeah, never actually Mika, huh? Did you watch Colmer back in the day much, Brutal? The way he just rolled Call from Beyond was pretty crazy. Pretty impressive. Yeah, I miss Colmer too. He occasionally pops onto Discord. Seems to be on a journey he needed to go on, though. He seems like he's doing well. So here's a site a lot of people have probably never seen in Hitless before. Repair powder. Rings. Rings are good. Let's go. Dude, go in! What the fuck? That was so fucked up. I would have been pissed if I lost because of that. He like ignored my cue to go into the fog wall. Let's get back with our... Alright, here goes phase transition. I want to be in the middle of the room. I like to strafe the poke, but I was way too far away to do it. Thanks for the GG. Who's ready to fight Velstad again? Keck, wait. You're not ready for 2.0? Just kidding. Just to get this. Alright, now we go to... Actually, I'm out of bones. Shit. I have plenty of souls, though. I guess we'll go back here and get bones. Why not? I'm not sure if giving up the souls that I currently own would leave me with enough to buy the rest of the Brightbug stock, which I'll just go ahead and buy now. Actually, I could have just bought it and then started using Dark Signs.
Or some open. Oh my.
You'll get over it, Shockware. Alright, I put King's Ring on, right? No, I put Stone Ring on. There's King's Ring. He tried. Find this weapon, you get it from killing the Flexile Sentry and then trading its soul to Strayed in the Lost Bastille. So weapon splits right after the flexible weapon split. Please don't follow that up. Right after the flexible weapon split, I go and kill Rune Sentinels, and then I unlock Strayed. I feel like there might be bones in this place I could have just grabbed, but I'm not sure. I don't want to find out. You can farm them here. Oh, you're talking about the bones? Yeah, you can farm bones here. I gotta open the door, right, guys? So this is another place you normally would not go on an any percent route. There's a distinct reason I'm doing it. We'll see. I go pretty fast. Not super fast. Thanks for the good luck. Appreciate it. Yeah, and here we get our +5. Actually +5 and +10 at the same time.
I'll be around.
You love to see it. I can do the rings while I'm waiting for poison to set up. My AR on the sword. Let me take a look in a second. Let me take a look after I get the, I'll look before I go into, Guardian Wyvern. Which is a little nerve-wracking because this is where my one hit was on my one hit PB. Another roll where I didn't press circle on my controller at all. Don't love to see that. I literally just let go of sprint and we got a roll. Okay. And that attack eats up weapon durability so fast, that's crazy. This thing has like no durability. I don't think it includes RTSR in this, so 399 is what it is. I don't think that includes RTSR though. Alright, that's exactly what to aim for on that fight. Thanks for the GG. And I can do another swap for Stone Ring here, because I'll be pretty much bowing this entire section. I want to get comfortable with fighting at least the sword guy, melee. In future runs, the first one, because he's pretty easy and it goes by really fast if you do that. But for now, I'm gonna pass that up. Actually, so we'll go to Magic in our primary and then swap to Poison. Get a bone ready too. Excuse me. It took me a little bit, but it's well worth it. I had another one cycle strat before. I can show you my alternate one because I think it's easier to pull off, but it's a little it's a little easier to mess up, and I got overzealous doing it, which is how I got a one-hit PB. You could like take it and be less zealous with it, I guess. Basically, I saw him going for a stomp, and I started attacking too early, so I stopped strafing. And even though he stomped 4 literal feet away from me, it still hit me, but I mean, I could have kept moving and probably been fine. Well, no, I could have kept moving and definitely been fine, not even probably. It depends on what you do. There's ways you can safeguard yourself from disaster most of the time. I found that out as I practiced this one a little more. Obviously, I spent quite a bit of time on him coming back from D-Rust. Since that's where my one-hit PB was, I wanted to really tackle that. It was actually a speedrunner who was in here who described... I kind of knew about the speedrun strat before, but there was a speedrunner that came in here that actually described it in a little better detail. See, this is kind of why I want to kill this first guy with a sword, is because of this. I guess I could have shot poison at him at the start, and that might have been better. But it's because of that when I kind of want to fight him with a sword. This guy is just straight up bullshit. I will never fight this guy fairly. Because there is no way to fight him fairly, because if you try to fight fairly, he doesn't. He just never fucking stops attacking half the time. Let's slot in poison knives. Or the Drake guy. Missing the second hit was not good. For some reason, I'm not attacking anymore. Yeah, Stone Ring helps a good amount on this guy too, I suppose. You stop with that. Attack me, thank you. Or bait one attack and then just get behind him. Alright, I'm getting close, guys. Oh, really? Damn, that sucks. I don't blame you, though. Alright, let's go back to lightning and magic. Easy RTSR. I love that RTSR setup. I didn't realize that one shot him. So that makes sense. Taunt him a bit. Get him to come running after me. Get him to leave his post like a Pepega. Who's on the other side of the door now? Huh? Let's go. Let's switch those two. Hey, Eden, how you doing, man? Good to see you. The power of your good luck. Hopefully. Nice job today, by the way, Eden. I know you died a lot at Cinder at the end, but that was like a really solid run overall. Easy first place within the within that match. Why is the head not rolling yet? There we go. Oh, this guy's so close. I don't like it. Yeah, I don't like that at all. He like never follows up there either. Yeah, mine's getting there brutal, but it's been a little high since like Drangleic Castle, really. Here comes the head. The good head to help me out. friendly head. It's not gonna quite kill that guy. Alright, I'll wait for one more volley. Alright, Keaton. Eden. I don't know what that was all about. Sleep well. I'll tuck you in when the run's done. Nice rolling attack, dude. There we go. Oh, I don't need to get that. I saw odds going and getting this giant Soul Vein for some reason. I thought the kinship was on that for a second. Alright, here's the pain, chat. The true pain. Thanks for the GGs. Yeah, I was starting to say Kisahomie and Eden at the same time, no lie, and that's actually why I said Keaton. Oh, you know what? It would have helped if I had Flynn's ring on. I stayed with the King's ring. Never swapped it out. That's lame. I should have a flask out before I do that. The true test, indeed. I started shifting to more melee on these guys, but I haven't practiced it enough yet to really feel comfortable in it. I would like try to bait out attacks from both and then punish one with melee, but I don't know, man. Alright, there's absolutely no more need for bones anymore. Alright, so we want... lightning and poison? I don't even know if I don't even know if I have enough poison arrows to proc it. I could try. I'm gonna enter in on the left side. Thanks for the good luck, guys. Alright, let's see if we can bring it home. I was not running when I wanted to be. Shielding. That was kind of concerning. Oh, he's still alive. No, you're not. Oh, you fucking asshole. Now you're dead. Alright, we've got plenty of DPS for this guy. Just don't back up to the edge. You just gotta keep, like, hassling him. And you're good. Oh, this is really good. Now we can probably let him go for the heal. Alright, now we just gotta not do something stupid here and we're good. Here we go. This could be it. Got our bonus hit. I play pretty tight in the corner, but be on the lookout for ticks. Oh, she's doing melee right away, which I like. The spacing. Alright, that's good. Run in and get one. Alright, I thought she might follow that up. Alright, GG. Alright. It feels good to have gotten that so quickly after coming back to the D-Rest. I think the break really helped, going back to DS3 for a bit and just approaching that from something different. Well, I like that the song came on. I'm gonna quit right here, but then load back in, because I want to see my time. Thanks for being here, guys. I appreciate it. That feels good. Hey, Destination. How you doing? Korak. At the Mookie, indeed. And I think that's my fastest completed run yet, too. For doing all this, like, extra bullshit for the Warp Sword. There's Mookie. Alright, let's get the 15 minutes of cutscenes, huh, guys? Indeed. Well, that's a good way to start the weekend. So I've got another run. I started routing actually the last time I was running this game that I definitely want to get someday. Like, I'll grind that hard at some point to get it. So far nobody's done it. It's Old Souls, but like I'm specifically banning bonfire aesthetics, so I have to like progress through the game as intended. And I'm also activating Company of Champions at the beginning. I was struggling to figure out something for Earth and Peak.
Who bear the curse.
Thanks for the congrats.
Once the fire is linked, souls will flourish anew, and all of this will play out again. It is your choice to embrace or renounce this.
Yeah, we're run twins now, Zephyr. 2 DST runs in the same day. It always feels good when it's a really early run. So next, what am I doing immediately? Since I just came back to this game, I'll probably continue routing the Old Souls Company of Champions run. I might not grind it just yet, depending on how I'm feeling about certain areas and how much practice I need. But I'm definitely going to be working on DS3 True All Boss with the DLC. That's going to be one of the very next things.
What lies ahead?
It'll be my first like all boss and DLC run. And I think I progressed enough in DS3 that the only thing I really have to worry about is the DLC for that run. I should iron that out pretty well, I think. I gave myself a few weeks off, but now that it's December, I really got to get back to the guides for DS3 too. Cinder's the next one I plan to make. Followed probably by Princes, for people that don't want to choose them. I like doing other sorts of challenges too, but none of them are really good for streaming, unfortunately. Like, they're really long fights, like, did a couple SL1 Fist Only in Dark Souls 3. I really want to do more of those. At some point I'll do the DS1 Any Persona as well. I think the one I'm most excited to do though is DS3 All Boss and DLC. But it feels good to officially be a multi-game, well, not just a multi-game runner, but have hit lists in multi-games now. So I might keep that Steam up and go like DS1 pretty soon. Comes in threes, yeah, it tends to do that. Yeah, PS4's rough on that. Thanks for the GG. Thanks again for the raid. Appreciate it. And you guys got plans for the weekend you're really looking forward to? I know it's kind of tough with given the global environment, COVID and all that. I'm gonna meet a friend of mine for a little bit, but we keep it pretty low-key. Our area itself is not too bad either. Make sure to take precautions as well. Yeah, I was really excited about the idea of Warp Sword when I first got it, because I remember it being one of my favorite weapons back when I played the game tons casually. Chill in More Darkest Dungeon. Yeah, I want to catch you playing some of that game, if I happen to be on at the right time. Because I really enjoyed playing that game, and I actually quite enjoy watching people play it too. Alright, we'll do Marv. I'll do that in a bit. Alright, thanks for the clip. I appreciate it. Alright, well, I think that's enough credits. Let's go find someone to share the good news with. Let's see who we got out here. Tricky's someone I'd love to share, but he's in the middle of an event. I'm not gonna raid him. He's doing Among Us anyway, at the moment. Not that I wouldn't raid Among Us, but... Gino is routing. No hit for Convergence, where he's got to run in a day or two. He's at his best when he's routing too. It's really fun to see how methodical and analytical he is. He's been doing, yeah, he's been doing DS2 a lot lately too. Let's go say hi to Gino. Thanks again for being here, everyone. Really pleased with tonight's result. Hope to see you guys again soon for runs in DS3, maybe some DS1 here or there. I still got to finish my most recent Sekiro playthrough as well. On Ishin with Demon Bell and No Charm at the moment. Gotten to phase 3 a few times, but it's kicking my ass otherwise, but learning a lot about the fight and then enjoying that game. Alright, you guys all have a good night, and take care.